Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we delve into the remarkable story of an American icon, a pocket-sized sculpture that captures the soul of the American West. The Buffalo nickel, struck from 1913 to 1938, is consistently ranked as one of the most beautiful and authentically American coins ever made. It is more than just money. It is a powerful symbol of the heritage, artistry, and resilience of America. The Buffalo nickel, also known as the Indian head nickel, was born from a movement started by President Theodore Roosevelt. He was deeply dissatisfied with the nation's coinage, finding it artistically uninspired. Roosevelt launched a renaissance of American coinage, commissioning top sculptors to create coins that were true works of art. The Buffalo nickel was the magnificent culmination of this vision. The acclaimed sculptor chosen for this task was James Earle Fraser. Fraser was the perfect artist for the job, as he had grown up on the frontier in Minnesota and the Dakota Territory. He had witnessed westward expansion firsthand and had a deep personal respect for the Native American tribes and the vast herds of bison that were rapidly disappearing. His art was dedicated to preserving the memory of the Old West. Fraser's vision was to honor both the Native American peoples and the mighty American bison, two enduring symbols of the country's frontier past. For the obverse, Fraser wanted to break completely from the tradition of using Greco-Roman style goddesses for liberty. He created a powerful, stoic, and dignified portrait of a Native American man. This was not a caricature. It was a realistic and respectful composite portrait meant to represent the native people of the entire continent. Fraser himself said he used multiple models to create this composite or idealized portrait. Over the years, several Native American chiefs have been cited as inspirations, most famously Irontail of the Sioux Two Moons of the Cheyenne, and possibly John Bigtree of the Kiowa. The word liberty appears to the right, and the date is inscribed on the shoulder. For the reverse, Fraser chose the undisputed symbol of the American West, the American bison. To get a perfect model, he sketched a massive bull named Black Diamond, who was a popular resident at the Bronx Zoo in New York City. Fraser's depiction is not a static emblem. It is a living, breathing animal, powerful and majestic, standing proudly on a mound of earth. The inscriptions United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, and 5 cents complete the design. When the Buffalo nickel was first released in 1913, it was met with both praise and criticism. Many admired its bold artistic design, but others complained that the raised features wore down too quickly in circulation, making the date and details hard to read. The first Buffalo nickels, released in 1913, had a distinct feature that would quickly prove to be a problem. The denomination 5 cents was inscribed on a raised mound of earth beneath the bison. This high point on the coin was subject to immediate and heavy wear in circulation, causing the words to quickly fade away. Recognizing the flaw, the chief engraver of the mint, Charles Barber, quickly ordered a change. Later in 1913, the mound was cut away, and the 5 cents was placed in a recessed area below a flat line. This simple change created the two major varieties of the first year, the 1913 Type 1 on a mound, and the 1913 Type 2 on a line. The Type 1 survival rate was about 1%. The coin had another significant design flaw that would plague it for its entire existence. The date placed on the high point of the Native American shoulder was one of the first elements to wear away in circulation. This is why today millions of Buffalo nickels are found completely dateless, leaving collectors to guess when they were made. For 25 years, the Buffalo nickel was the coin of the common person. It was the price of a phone call, a bottle of Coca-Cola, a candy bar, or a song on a jukebox. It became a constant presence in American life and was indelibly linked with the Great Depression. It was the coin of Dust Bowl migrants heading west, the coin of unemployed workers waiting in bread lines, and a symbol of a time when 5 cents was a meaningful amount of money. The thick profile and soft metal of the coin made it a perfect canvas for a unique form of American folk art, the hobo nickel. During the Depression, itinerant workers, or hobos, would use basic tools to recarve the Native American portrait into other figures like clown soldiers' friends, or even self-portraits. These miniature sculptures are highly collectible today. The buffalo nickel was struck in a copper-nickel alloy with a weight of 5 grams and a diameter of 21.2 millimeters. It had a plain edge. The series includes several key dates and rarities. In 1937, a mint employee at the Denver Mint tasked with removing a clash mark from a reverse die was overzealous with his polishing tool. He accidentally removed most of the front right leg of the buffalo, creating the most famous error coin of the 20th century, the 1937 D three-legged buffalo. This is a legendary and valuable prize for collectors. Other atomic rarities include the 1913 S-Type II, the 1916 double die obverse, and the 1926 S. The 1918 7D overdate is also very famous and valuable. Mint marks included Philadelphia, with no mark, Denver with a D, and San Francisco with an S. San Francisco coins are generally the rarest. There was no New Orleans mint for these coins. The buffalo nickel is one of the most accessible classic coins. You can buy a bag of common, circulated, dateless buffalo nickels for less than 50 pence apiece. A common date coin with a full readable date might cost £1 to £5. This makes it the perfect series for a beginner to start collecting. While common dates are cheap, the key dates are a serious challenge. The 1913 S-Type II is a major rarity, costing several £100s, even in low grade, and can reach 100,000 to 500,000 pounds in very fine condition. The famous 1937 D three-legged buffalo can range from 500 pounds in very worn condition to over 20,000 pounds for a pristine, uncirculated example. The 1916 double die obverse can command over 100,000 pounds. The 1926 S can fetch over 50,000 pounds in mint state 65 condition. A 1913 matte proof sold for £5,175,000 in 2023. The most valuable coins, such as the 1916 double die or the 1918 7D, can reach 5-figure prices in top condition. The buffalo nickel is also notable for its role in American culture. Its design has been featured on commemorative coins, medals, and modern bullion pieces, such as the American gold buffalo. The design continues to inspire artists and designers to this day. It has been referenced in popular culture, such as The Simpsons parody, and used as casino chips, and in game currency in Red Dead Redemption 2. A hoard of 1920s buffalo nickels was discovered in the 1960s, known as the Good Night Punky Hoard. Over 1,000 buffalo nickels were salvaged in 2015 from the SS City of Cairo, which sank in 1942. King Farouk of Egypt on a 1913 matte proof which disappeared after the 1954 revolution and resurfaced in 2003, selling for over £3 million. In 1938, the buffalo nickel was replaced by the Jefferson nickel, marking the end of an era in American coinage. However, the buffalo nickel remains one of the most popular and widely collected coins, with a devoted following among collectors of all ages. This coin sparked religious protests and held a three-legged secret worth thousands. It honored warriors, outlived kings, and refuses to surrender. It is the last wild coin of America. The buffalo nickel was more than just money. It was art for the masses, a tribute to the frontier heritage of America that every citizen could hold in their hand. It represents a pivotal moment when a nation chose to celebrate its own unique history, creating a design so powerful and beloved that it remains an undisputed icon of America. Its enduring appeal lies in its bold design, historical significance, and the stories it tells about the people and places that shaped the United States. So next time you see a buffalo nickel, remember the incredible journey and the enduring legacy of this magnificent piece of history. What a story it tells.